Let's talk about stress, and more specifically stress in the context of menopause. Because if you're going through menopause, you will know that it can be extremely stressful. And we also know that heading into the menopause transition with a high level of stress load in your life can lead to exacerbation of menopause symptoms. Now, this isn't a criticism of any woman who's struggling with menopause symptoms right now, because it's really important to remember that not all of us have the emotional support and the resources that we need to get through menopause without large amounts of stress in our life. But acknowledging that menopause itself can be stressful, and also understanding that there are steps that we can take that don't cost a lot of money, that just require us to actually have the knowledge and apply that knowledge, we really can make a difference to how we're feeling as we go through this pretty crazy time. And I wanted to talk about menopause and stress because of my own experience. Now, I'm 53 and I'm in that part of menopause where my periods have pretty much completely stopped, but I'm not post-menopause yet. And my hormones are all over the place. And just to let you know, I am experimenting with small amounts of body identical estrogen and progesterone to support me during this time. But believe me, taking menopause hormone therapy doesn't guarantee that suddenly all of your symptoms are going to go away and that you're not going to have any stress in your life. Because menopause hormone therapy is designed to support you with symptoms like hot flushes, night sweats, and not sleeping. But it doesn't help to deal with the stresses and strains of daily life. Now, I've been using my watch to track, as well as noticing what's going on in my body, but I've been using my smartwatch to track what's going on with my stress and noticing my heart rate variability changes when stress is intensifying in my life. And how I notice it myself is because generally my sleep is being affected, my energy levels are low, and my mood is low. And interestingly, my watch will reflect this in changes in my heart rate variability, i.e. it goes down. Also, my sleep diminishes, so I might actually be in bed for long enough, but the quality of my sleep is diminished. And so when we have these markers that we can work with, our own instinct, how well we know our own body, and maybe a tracking device like a watch or a ring, for example, we can then start to put in place things like breath work, yoga nidra, progressive muscle relaxation, and lots of other tools to support our body during this time. So if you're really struggling with stress as you go through menopause, know that you are going through a lot of changes. Think about the fact that every single cell in your body uses estrogen. And so this means that every single system in your body is being impacted by declining estrogen at menopause. So this is a time of major self-care. This is when we really need to look after ourselves, but we need to understand what tools to use. And I will say that some of the things that have helped me is recognizing that I'm spending too long using digital devices like my phone, or I'm on my computer for too long. And yes, I understand that many of us have jobs that mean that that's what we have to do. But if we can find ways in our free time to reduce the amount of time we're spending on digital devices, get out in nature, exercise, simple movements like walking, and making sure we're getting our regular exercise, these can really support good sleep. But also using breath work to help your body manage stress during the day, to help improve your ability to fall asleep. And if you're waking up in the night, using breath work to help you get back to sleep. So acknowledging that menopause can be a really challenging time, recognizing when your body is not managing very well, and having a list of different tools that you can implement that are free and easy to access is going to really help to support you to feel your best as you go through this really challenging time.